Hello everyone. This design I think have the most lousy progress ever. So I want to show you first how I do it, just for those who don't have a frames, and how to stitch on it. As you can see, that's how my trays with not diamonds, sorry, beads in those clear from candy containers will be staying on the top of my canvas. These lines are much longer than my penny, because my penny is tall but not as wide. This one is opposite, so in here to create one line it's probably like 1.5 in a penny line, so I don't know, it will take me forever. But all I have so far in here, I started in January on the first line and I went a little bit more than a half of the canvas. So what I'm trying now, I will create at least one line, but that's how it is. It's literally kind of hanging off the table, so I can get my computer pusher, so I can have access to kind of hold in one hand and stitch with the other one. I don't have a frame for it, so this is how I'm going to stitch. If this is not going to be comfortable for you to watch, I will be stitching this off the camera all the time and just show you a progress time from time, if it's okay with you. If you're okay to watch, because right now it's kind of beginning, so it's easy for me to control this canvas and maybe not to have too much wiggle, and hopefully my thread knot will be tangled up. But that is how I'm going to start to stitch. Now the problem is with recording, I have to push this tray somewhere to the sides, because I have to place my tripod in here on the top first. And it is very, very windy, lots of snow, not windy, wintry, lots of snow, and it's still flying. It's going to be more through the day and night probably, but you're going to be having fun and create winter on the canvas. So yeah, I changed the name for this one. I'm going to call this Winter Wonderland. Doesn't matter what's original name, it's a Winter Wonderland, that's it. First I was calling the Winter Celebration because it is kind of holiday existing, but Winter Wonderland. Let's go. As I say, I will be hold my canvas in my hands and at the same time control my thread as much as possible underneath my canvas to make sure it's end up in here smoothly. And then on my right side I have all the symbols open to me in my because canvas open on a table flat, so I can see all the symbols, and right now it's kind of comfortable. Will I end up later to make some frame for it? I don't know, because it's a big canvas, hard to pick some frame unless you like making a homemade some kind of frame. But also I'm thinking, to make you more a little bit comfortable to watch, I will stitch this canvas a little bit just to see, test it out with you if you're okay with me stitching this way in my hands, because canvas shaking probably sometimes, you know, I don't know. I will try to keep as steady as possible, but then I will switch to different design. For example, maybe the one that I'm stitching threads and glass beads, for example, and that one I have on a frame, so it will be more comfy for me to stitch. Plus I would be less worried that my thread will be tangled up, because those threads are more comfortable to stitch with. You might well have some shaking on my behalf, because I have to go across kind of to catch the bead on my tray. It's on my left and I'm stitching with my right hand, so I'm going like across my body, so I can't really control when I control my canvas and when I'm holding and trying to reach. So you might well have some shaking in here, but I want to create at least 2 rows maybe to make this kind of better start than not even one line. Right now we're stitching with this brown boring colors, kinda, because it's a road. I think it's like a fence or something. Let me remind you what's going on up there. See, it's that's where we are, in here somewhere, those brown colors of the road. So it's not much fun colors yet, but we will get there, we will get there. 2 shades of brown now will be symbol 22, and it's also across in here. This one like a copper, pretty brown copper color. Lots of snow these days falling. This is my second video recording today. First one took me around 2 hours to record. That's the diamond painting box. Came out very pretty. We have to do some paint by number with you, those little tiny canvases. I will see when I will have a time for that. In my head, I'm starting lots of canvases in my head. Oh yeah, I'm starting brand new designs every single day, but in my head I'm really holding tight not to start anything new. Still no any new information on design that I'm waiting. It was email I received that it's kind of like a shipped. Well, it's not always shipped. It's the way they put request, I guess, for the company to create the package. So it was on February 6th. That's why I received email of shipment with the tracking number. As you can see, it's 16 today as I record, so it's already 10 days. And I have to say it's the longest 10 days ever, because that's how badly I want to see that design. I know, make a guess, come on, comment. What do you think I'm so interested about, that I keep talking about this so often? See, this way slowly you can also work with beads without frame. It just when it gets a little bit further, then you can kind of hold and reach it, then you would have to roll a canvas, and that's the only way you would do without frame, by rolling and maybe hold it with those plastic clamps like I'm using for my Ambilight, those big ones, to keep rolled. Symbols beautiful in here, that's make me happy, so I don't have to verify with the book. Printed in here is excellent. Okay, we're going to add now some different. So we have a green background with purple cross. Green background, purple cross. Okay, so that one 29. Okay, I'm changing to my other tray. It's also brown but darker. Oh, wait a minute, I need to bring a needle to the front first. Before I stitch from. 29. I'm all day in PJ. All I do is make sure everybody have food cooking. Now I'm cooking food for my son, because when he work at night, he sleep a day, and he's going again for the night shift. I hope this angle is good for you. Now I will have to move a little bit to the side. First row, even second, looks wiggle and not even, because there's nowhere to kind of grip to each other. So it looks like all messed up, you know. But since you put the next layer of the beads, and all will fit together like a puzzle, nice. It's just a start a little bit rough usually looking. Beads like this one, for example, see they were stuck together too. I'm putting them aside, and I have a special jar for them to just keep them together, and I can use them later for something else, or maybe I will have to separate them if I will have like a shortage on the beads. Maybe same thing I do with my penny design. Okay, gray. What's the gray we have in here? Okay, looks like I have a light gray and brown. This is like a, okay, so light gray, it's really light. Okay, I will not mistake that. So this is darker. Double check all the symbols. Okay, so it's number 2. It's a black color. Okay, so black symbol, black color. See, easy to remember. I really need to move canvas to this side. Hold on, I have to move like the whole structure in here. Tripod and beads. Hopefully you don't see that as much as I'm moving. Okay. If you can just record for, you know, 1 frame of the video, then it will be alright. And then after that I can grab my different designs. So we will have 2 designs creation, but I definitely will work a little bit more on this one. Would love to have a 2 or 3 rows, which is probably too much to think I can finish this today, because that's a long, hold on, let me see, 290, okay, 280 to 91, 291 beads, 291 beads, and this way I have to stitch to make a 1 row. That's a lot. Almost 300, you know, that's lots of beading. So if I can make just 1 extra row, that will do. So definitely this project will last me for a few years. I don't have you know, the thing to finish this as soon as possible. Okay, let's see if this symbol, because I have a same symbol in my penny, and I believe that was a 21 or 19. What's in here? Oh no, here is 39. I thought maybe symbols the same way printed. No, it's not. So 39. What do we have? 39. Oh, that's it. We go into the snow. That's our pretty blue, kind of like a purplish blue nighttime snow that looks purple. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, we are out of the gray colors or brown colors. We will get some snow. Oh, one more. I thought why I cannot get the beads, because they're too stuck together, so this one go on the side as well. Yeah, that's the only thing I noticed, that lots of beads stick together. It's like before we used to have problem with diamond painting being stick together. Same thing go for beads, because it is paint sticky, and unfortunately some beads stick to each other. I have lots of projects in here laying next to me, because I kind of brought in here project to work sometime for the Sunday. So I have two canvases in here and some other stuff that I stitch on secretly. Okay, light blue, that is number 7. Go to different tray and pick another shades of blue. 7. Okay, double. Oh, see, again I forgot to pull out my needle from front, and I'm just gonna grab in here. Very similar, I guess, color. No, let's see, when we put together, that's what we're going to see difference, maybe. Yeah, can you see it? Yeah, it's lighter. Even this one shining looks silvery, reflective kind of. Because we have a few of them, I'm just going to grab a, put a few in front of me. I should put a mat in here maybe. To the side. Not sure if this canvas would be good to do as cross-country stitching or not. To pick one color and just stitch. Because for some reason I think the symbols sometimes could be kind of like close in with the other beads. If you have a symbols a little bit like weak, I don't know, would be not recognizable, who knows. The sky up there, oh, the sky, it's a big patches up there on the sky. Will be so easy to stitch, maybe even boring for you to have the same color, because that's a big corner for example, if I can show you a picture now, let me show you. You see this one? That's a big patch of the same color. The other side, yeah. So I don't know, do you like to work like with the same color for a long time? Like I work, for example, if I do my penny, I just have to bring it from that side. If I work with penny, there's lots of black up there. I kind of don't mind to work with one color, but that's a lots up there. Okay, so green and yellow, the 30. 30, where's my 30? Right here. Okay, now it's like an eggshell pearl. Hopefully the paint on these beads will stay for a long time and not to fall off one day. That would be horrible. Then you would have to paint with the paint maybe on the top of the beads to bring it back to life. Wouldn't be the same, right? Okay. Okay, where's my mat? I have to travel again. We're already in 19 minutes. And I didn't even finish till the end of the row. Yeah, wow. That's take a long time. Well, it would be faster if I was to do by myself without camera on my way. But still, that's a very little progress in 20 minutes. So I will come back now and stitch with you different design, and on the end of this video I will come back and show you progress on this one as well, because this one I will stitch tonight. I think I will take a time and create few rows, maybe even straight after video. I need to have some progress in here because it's looking sad, and many of you wanted to see this design go into the progress a little bit sooner than later. I don't remember in which design, I think it's in this one, that I have one color of beads mixture kinda. I don't know if that's a purposely created, probably not. It's, I think in the factory maybe they mix up accidentally two colors, like a same shade of colors but slightly different, like same family of the color. And I think it's somewhere in this design, maybe even, I think it's this light purple. Hold on, you see this light purple? Never mind the blue one, but in here it's like a, feels like it's two shades in purple and lighter color. I think it's something wrong with that one. Dark blue, what we have for dark blue? Number 5. What kind of, oh no, hold on, I have a dark blue. So no, this is not 5, this is 12. Or no, just a minute. 12. I think it's 12. What kind of color? Okay, that's a gray color. Let me bring a few in here. It's like black family. My tripod standing right. I cannot reach my beads. To move away. Okay, my video will be stopped in a second anyway, because it's already after 23 minutes. So I will be right back with something else to stitch. Okay. Maybe even penny, who knows? Oh my god, I can't reach a bead. Keep running away from me. I'm back with the same design just for a little bit, just to show you what I try to do here. I try to do if it's comfortable to work in 2 holes at the same time. For that, I kind of pinch my canvas to make the crease where my needle will go, right, and the other one. But then hold on, let me grab a bead, and I do in one and just straight up. Oh, my phone is ringing. In 2 holes like this. I don't know if you can see or not. It's like an edge of me here. And then I kind of stretch to make sure my thread not gonna curled up and stay, not squishing the fabric. Let's try one more time. Just kind of fold a little bit and make sure it doesn't go between other threads, like not to catch thread with the first row. Okay. And then there is a gray color 12 I need. Let's put few more, because once like the bottom row always go for me from bottom hole to the top. When I go the other side, I go from the top to the bottom. That's the way my cross stitch go. So this way kind of speed up your process if you can handle it to stitch this way in 2 holes, which will work only if you stitch in your hands, not in a frame. That way would be faster. Okay, just like that. Okay, so you have like a 2 ways. If you don't want to pull thread down then up, this way you kind of keep your thread always on the top of the canvas. So if anything happen, and you will see if it's not tied up or not. But just like that. Okay, now I'm done with this one. Let's do something else. Here's my next design that I want to stitch with you together a little bit. And what I like about this design, it has a beautiful colors threads, which you're not going to see them much because the beads will cover. I try stitch before with 2 threads. This is 11 count either. With 2 threads also it's okay to stitch, but then I started another side. Last time I stitched, I put 3 threads in my needle, and I have to say the beads stay a little bit more sturdy, and it still fit through the needle hole. If you remember, you will get lots of different needles with this kit. And I picked today different color than just green, because I wanted to start like from a corner right in here, right? Those 3 only symbol of those circles, and then later on they like upwards a little bit, far away from this 3, and then this 3 it's exactly almost the same color of green. So what I want to show you, you can literally do with one color those, because was it 4 and 5, I think was this two green color. Okay, they very similar. This darker one, it's for the symbol of the circles, and the lighter one for triangle. You can just stitch in one color, pick or lighter or darker, and just use one green color for all green beads, unless it's like a very, very light color of green that you could see maybe through. But I think it's safe to say that you will be just fine. And then purple color that I have in here, I pick, look at this pretty purple color. In here, look, 12 and 13. The correct color is 13, but 12 is almost the same, like the shading just so close that literally if you have a same symbol together, so 13, that's, I pick green lines, diagonal lines, and symbol 12, it's blue. I don't have in this patch in here, but I would totally stitch them in one color. So those two purples can go for both colors, so is this green one. It doesn't have to be stitched in different. There's so many pinks colors in here. You can also stitch one pink color for both, even like this one, whatever, just one pink thread and stitch 2-3 symbols at the same time, and I think you'll, safe to say, will be totally fine with that. So I'm going to put right now this one. This is clear beads, but the center of them painted. Centers are painted. Just a minute. I'm chit-chatting a little bit with my son in Ukraine right now. He's in a tough position a little bit, his voice up there, so we are talking a little bit. Just put your prayers, okay? So I'm trying to distract myself by doing this. Alright, so I'm going to bring these beads so kind of you can see them a little bit how I'm picking, so it's not so boring time for you. Here is a close-up. You can see how the centers painted, outside it's clear, and they are totally different colors. So for this kind of beads, definitely thread will create, see, it's 3 threads plus folded on half, so it's 6 threads, and beads still go through, and see how it's nice gonna cover because beads are clear. So this purple will be nicely visible in this pattern in here. Okay, we are going to have some more stitching here done, and then by myself later I will go to this lower part. Right now I'm just looking at an angle of my camera, because my camera can really go close to, maybe I will take a different angle a little bit more, just a minute, so it's not so from straight, I don't know. Hopefully my finger is not gonna be too much on the way. So with this pretty purple, we are dipping into a flower. Just before this I was stitching 9 count, right? And that needle are nice, like thick, easy to hold, and this one feels now like it's slipping away because it's so tiny, thin and short. I feel like I'm gonna lose this needle. Some beads are wider, some thinner, so that is why very important here to have this colored threads. I don't think we will see threads as like intense colors, but maybe all together will give us shading. The thing will be scary when I will wash this canvas to get this ink off the canvas. That purple paint will be gone. Can you imagine if all this purple ink will disappear? That would be not fun at all. Okay, hold on, I have to get my needle first. That would be not fun. So in that point it's good to have those colored threads, because if any chance bead will wash out and turn to the clear, at least you will see the thread color seeping through the gloss. For this canvas I'm using my big frame, like for the Ambilight, it's the same one. Fit almost perfect. Okay, see, this one a little bit tricky. I wanted to do I wanted to use my sticky pad, and I drop on the floor, and you know there's fur from puppies stick immediately. It was one piece of paper was clear, stick to the mat, because it was already placed on my canvas, and I wanted to park my thread on the other side. So I flip my canvas and it's unstick and fall on the ground, and it didn't fall with the clear sheet down, it fell right on a sticky spot. So of course all the dog fur stick immediately to it, so now I have to wash it, so I can't use it. Actually, you know what, I have another one, I should just grab it. I have one more. Yeah. Wait a minute, that would be better. Hold on, I have another one. Why am I suffering myself in here? There, I have one more pink one. Let me just put close as possible. Doesn't really stick into the fabric, I have to say, but it will stick. Okay, there you go. Maybe even a little bit zoom out so you can see me grabbing the beads just like that. We will push them all over in here. Yeah, that's a pretty color. And we are doing this flower somewhere in here. Flower look pink, but you know there's always under shading, whatever that will look like. Never same as in the picture, that's for sure. Ink and color of the beads could be totally different. Okay, a little bit tricky, tangled up on my corner here. Now it's 6:41. Already daylight's gone, still snowing. I'm getting more and more phone calls, so hopefully for the time that I record nobody will call, so I don't have to stop video. These beads, I don't know if, or maybe too far for you, kind of close to this size, but when I'm looking on another side, like a black beads, they look much bigger than this purple one. In the end, it will look beautiful. You know what, maybe I'm okay with these beads. Maybe I could be safe with the paint, because I did stitch them with them already. You know, I forgot. Remember the cow, the cat that I stitched? What else I stitched? Just little mini designs. What was it? Gnome, I think one? No. What is it? I was stitching. I think I have 3 of them finished. So yeah, they were already with the same beads kind of colors, and when I washed the canvas, the ink from the canvas gone nicely, and I still have the colorful beads, so we should be okay. If you worry that this could happen and beads can turn to the clear glass, wash them before your project. Just soak them on a water for 10 minutes warm, maybe with a little bit of the soap, and if paint not coming out, then it's good. Wow, these beads are so tiny, but you know what? It's all about shining on the top of the thread, so I'm fine with that. It's still fun to stitch with the sparkle instead of just pearl one. The only thing, when I try to get in a hole from underneath, the needle are so thin that it literally it's like a fallen down off the canvas if I don't hold it. Oopsie, sorry. Oh, my battery need to be changed. Okay. Let's just stitch till it's top flush. Oh my god, they are so small. So not bad. 2 threads or 3. 2 or 3 to stitch. They both weigh good, but with 3 I think I hold on a bead a little bit better. Not so flimsy, I would say. See, like this one so tiny, this one like much longer. Looking forward to get a little bit further away from the edge of the frame. It's not very comfortable from underneath to grab a needle because it's so close to the bar. I just need a couple weeks of stitching this one. Well, you know, once or twice a week I will have a beaded project. So because I don't have too many of them, well, I do have a beaded my other Ukrainian design. We can put that one to the stitching as well. But between this new one, it's basically like 3, plus with the one I stitched before, it's 4. So we will see these beaded designs very much often. because we have to see them every week, not like certain cross stitch could be stitched only once a year. I was so excited at some point. I thought I found my magnifier glasses lenses. I opened the box, empty box, only lenses in it. Then I went downstairs, look, I found glasses, but that's the glasses that I have first time, and one of the handle broken, so I can't use it unless I have to glue or something like a strap that will go around head. I broke the handle. But where is the second pair, the good one? Still mystery. I have to go through all my organizers, I guess. And for some reason I'm thinking I should look right in here where I'm sitting. I have a big box in here with beads. I wonder if I put to the box with my seed beads and forgot about it. See, that's pretty color, isn't it? The sky and this design are so pretty. We already stitching this one in 18 minutes, so yeah, time go fast. This camera maybe will hold on to the whole 23 minutes and not to shut down on me. I do have a battery already charging. I always switch to battery, one in camera, one on charger, and it stays charging all the time. So I'm not going to be stuck without battery. It's going to be quickly changed and we can stitch more. Yeah, I think I will be using this 3 colors together with this one of the threads from the triangle, because I have lots of the triangles like on the bottom up there, like all the way around. See, like I have, oopsie, lots of the symbols around bottom of the frame. So I'm just going to stitch with the same green thread. It's basically not going to be visible at all. And that is what you can do. Stitch only with one green color for all the green beads, or blue for all blue. If it's very close shades, you're not going to see difference under the bead. Okay, ready? Just change battery, all fresh. Let's keep going. I literally, when I push needle up, my finger is holding under the canvas, because if I let go, see, needle just drop falling down because it's so thin. doesn't stay in the fabric, so I have to hold it. Kinda thread go harsh through this fabric, if you can like listen noises, because it's stiff. I don't think I softened up this canvas, or did I? No, I think I did a little bit, because I was trying to put in a different frame. Oh, where is the cannot find a hole. It's hiding from me. Lots of people stitch this kind of designs in hands. If you're more comfortable with that, then you don't have to worry about frame. I like when my canvas is nice and straight, because when you hold it in the hands, especially if you record video, that canvas looks like a piece of trash, or when it's all, you know what I mean? When you hold in the hands, the fabric gets squished, mushed, abused. Doesn't look good on camera. So this way it's nice and straight. Kinda more fun to watch, maybe. I wonder what kind of color of the beads would be this next to this blue X. Would you like to see? Yeah. Let's see. Blue X, it's 16. 16. Oh, that's a pretty pink. That's our pink flower will come out. Oh, so pretty. Yeah, for that one I definitely need a pink thread, not purple. I want to finish all these dark patches first of the black and dark green, mostly on the left side of the canvas on the bottom. I have lots of patches up there to do. And after that we can play with colors. Maybe I should stitch this design every week little by little, and then something else in the mix, or my peony or winter. I have to get some progress on my peony because 10 more rows left and not much time left. Maybe tomorrow I will pull out and stitch a couple more rows. Not sure if I'm going to record that or not, or maybe it is and just add and make a video maybe for Friday or Saturday. I cannot wait to go to the campground so I can start another beaded designs. You know, because they are small, it would be so comfy to stitch on a small frame. But I'm stubborn, I don't want to start now because that's supposed to be summer project. I'm gonna keep myself Smack my hands if my hand will reach for the design. Oh, I almost forgot. In February, I wanted to do those brooches. Oh my goodness, I have to try at least one. I need to make a special setup for that, because to record I need to be two hands available, so I need to put like on a hook maybe. But because the design is so tiny, so usually girls put in like a mesh fabric and then put felt on it to stitch beads. So maybe I will do, I have something kind of ribbons type from dollar store, maybe will work for me for that particular design. I just love how they're shiny. You actually see very good shine too because of this night lamp now. Oh, will be so much more comfortable later. If I need at least like 1 inch, at least at 1 square to the blue line, you know, to make it to here, it would be so much comfy after there, instead of me trying to squeeze in, because the edge in this canvas are so little, doesn't have much fabric extra, so it's kind of difficult to frame it, to put in a Q-snap. Let me see around here what kind of threads I need for the rest of, let's see, 19 pink. How about this red one? Yeah, that's 19. This yellow stripe, 15. No, this is more like a pinkish, not gonna go. I guess I will do later. Only similar to this one would be, oh my god, this one is so pretty. See, like it's changing color. This too could be, no, this one could be stitched with pink or purple. No, still need a more like a pink, but love this color. What kind of symbol is that? 12. What is this? 12. Oh, the blue square that I don't have in here yet. Okay, that's the one that actually thread very similar, so you can stitch. That's the one. Yeah, so it could be stitched with the, see, 12, that's the one, and I'm stitching with this one. So yeah, I could stitch those beads with the same thread like right now, but I don't have the symbol in here. All right, we will get to those flowers at some point. Oh, this is really tight in here. My husband says, don't go outside, don't let the dog out, right? Because it's slippery, it's not safe. Oh, trust me, I'm good with that, not to go. So he purposely come over like more often home to just to let dogs out, so nobody even bother our kids, and he responsible for them in the winter time, and I will be responsible for spring and summer. That's going to be my job. The only thing it's good for him because he take them all four at once, and I have to make 4 trips one by one. They are too strong for me because I didn't train them to behave correctly. That's my problem. No, Kono behaving nice. Okay, so this is a little patch in here, and I think I don't have this symbol anymore in here. So I will stitch these 2 rows, and I think it will be enough for now of recording. Oh my goodness, hold on. But I will come back and show you my progress on the very end, like I always do. Just for fun. Oh, I found circles, the one that was on the end, right between those beads. I was just playing and seeing what spinner would pick me for next week, not this coming, because I already know what I'm stitching. And they picked my 2 biggest 9 count design, this Asian flowers and Asian flowers in a peacock. But I thought, well, that's not fair. Okay, I'm playing by myself, but to make this correct way, I have to do spinner on video, so it's no cheating. So I will be spinning next Sunday. I put way too many beads in here. What I will do with this thread, not to put this thread back into my organizer, I will find a spot and park my thread for next time. To be honest, I don't even see where is this symbol, purple. Oh yeah, okay, I found it. Yeah, I will park so I don't have to look later. It's not very big thread will be left, but still will save me time for later on. Or maybe I just decide to finish it, not to park but finish after video, so I don't have a hang and thread. Wow, sometimes I have trouble to stick my thread between. Yeah, I probably just going to finish stitching this thread so I don't have a messy parking threads. I already have many canvases with park threads. The Embroidery has tons of threads. And that is our last bead that I'm going to secure on the other side of the canvas. For now, this is what we have. Let me move this one a little bit further away. And I really like this color in here. So yeah, it's a let's look one more time kind of where we are. Okay, so yeah, this bottom pieces looks purplish, looks pink from close, but it is kind of like a purplish bottom, so that's where we stitching. and this little tiny corner in here, that's what those dark beads up there. So yeah, all this dark piece I want to finish, and at the end of the year, like I said, I want to reach to this flower to stitch somewhere like this, or at least like that. Oh, this is so pretty. The sky, everything is so gorgeous about it. Okay, I will come back to you when I stitch some more and show you progress. I think this would be a good enough link of the video in the mix with the other design. Happy stitching, happy bead embroidery, everybody. See you in a second with the update. Let's finish first with this design. I came to a little bit of problem here, and I posted shorts video on my YouTube channel because I have some number 7, I think number 7, yes, we have number 7 brown threads and beautiful purple beads, which something doesn't match correctly, and I did check all the rest of the threads, and they all coordinate with beads in my container, so this is some kind of mistake. What I need to know is the color of the beads. I don't care about thread. If I need to put purple thread, I have lots of threads, but if I put wrong bead, then design will look different. So if you do have this design, please let me know what kind of beads. Maybe I mistake, or maybe in a factory mistake and put wrong beads or wrong threads. Let me know if you have this design. Check number 7 and tell me what you have. But here is what I have for now. So let me pull out the actual picture. And you know what, it's like a sunset right now, and I have a lamp, and if it kind of shining over the sun, but I already missed the actual sunset. So here is what I have. I place some a little bit more up there by finishing threads colors in here, but what I wanted to do is to kind of close all line on the bottom, and I did, besides this little tiny space in here that it's still touching line number 1, but I can do this a little bit later, like tonight even, but I have to speed up because tomorrow I want to upload this video. So I need to finish this today, and I still want to stitch a little bit more on my winter project because I didn't have much progress up there. I was so happy to stitch on this one, I can't believe it. So if we look, what do we see? You see this purple thing in here? That's a little tiny purple flower up there. Under that big peony, there's some kind of like a wild little flower. So that's a patch of the purple that we have right in here. Now what else we see in here? There's little like a white outlining in here. That's the stem of whatever of this flower, maybe something lines in here. So and then you can see this wiggle that I did a little bit of light pink color in here. So that's kind of like outlining our petals already. Leaves look very nice, kind of I like it. If you look very close, it's all shiny, maybe see, not exactly, but I mean this is beads, never will be the same. But I definitely recognize in the leaves and like wings on the leaves in here. On this corner, those little petals in here from this flower, you can see a shading go from purplish to pink. And obviously this is not going to be blue, just need to place beads up there. But now this corner is done in here, and some beads placed already here on the top. I don't even want to quit this one. I would stitch and stitch and stitch. That's how much fun I have stitching it. And you see this, oh, this brown line, that's our brown line in here for this flower. That's going to be fun to stitch. Lots of blues in here. So yeah, the further up we go, the more colors will appear. For now, I loving it. And can we have some extra sunshine for the not enough light now. The day is gone, but you can see how pretty that will be looking. Black colors, the most horrible one. I don't like to work with black, it's very bad beads, but I picked the big, like the best one, and after all together they look okay. They look okay. So how close we can get. Cannot really see much difference on the sizing because threads are really camouflaging. So yeah, look at that. Looks gorgeous, don't you think? So now I will play a little bit more with the winter design, so I can show you more update up there. Definitely recommend for you to get this one. It's lots of fun. I cannot wait to get the penny. So basically in here and in here we're gonna start working on flowers colors, so that will be fun. All right, see you in a sec with my other design. Sorry for being late a little bit, but last night I was finishing stitching this and it was already after midnight. I was already exhausted, actually tired stitching all day because I spent lots of time on my first design. So I finally finished and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna go sleep because I would have to upload half of the night. So it was dark already, wouldn't see good, it would be dark, so I decided wait till morning and just finish this video, upload it right away. So that's what I have so far. I finished 3 rows. So it was, when we started, it was the first row somewhere in here we were start working this way. So I finished 2.5 rows, and that would give me around 800 beads. So that's a lot of beads I stitch in one day. Also, one day or 2 days, one day. Plus I stitch a lots of beads on my other project. So this is how it looks now. One row was very wiggle. Now when we have a 3, it start to kind of get together as a puzzle. It will look much better the more I go. It's already look a little bit better, but that's what I have so far. We're slowly going to go up and up, and who knows when we're gonna finish. I was counting, what if I do 10 rows, like 1 block. Actually this is 3 was behind, as you can see. Now it's at 10 blocks left, like starting in here. So what if I do like 1 block, at least 1 a month? That would take me 1.5 years to finish all the way to the top, because if this would be like March, you know, April, May, 1 to 3 months of summer, 1 to 3 months of fall time, and December we would be in 80, and that would be more left up there. So it's a long process, but I don't know if I will do this much. It's a very long rows, like I said before. We have in here, oh my god, allergy is kicking me this morning, 291 for 1 row. That's how many beads we have to stitch in 1 row. So it was 2.5, yeah, so I think, yeah, around over 700 for sure. I count 3, 6, 7, 8, yeah, maybe 750, I don't know, but that's what I have for now so far. So this is going to be kind of like a dirty road when snow kind of melted, and some woods in here. Cannot wait to get to the point where we would start on horses. So it's a long way, but I will try to do as much as possible. I think maybe it's taking a longer because more often I have to look on the symbols, and I'm keeping this open so I have a symbols on the side. But look at that, the sky up there, such a big block, so you just grab a one color and just go. Also, I was trying to change something. Let me show you, hold on. Oh, allergy. I changed something. Let me try to open this one hand. This outbreak in a box. Just a minute. Come on. Oh, look what I tried to do. Without pads, to use this inserts from two designs. I mean, from two boxes to put in one. And I tried to do with this one, so now instead of two boxes I have a one box bead, so it would be more comfortable for me to do when my camera staying on the top. So that's what I changed my beads to this one. I'm just keeping this picture in here. That's it. So I'm finishing right now. Very happy with my progress on a bead embroidery this week. Have a good day, everybody, and I will see you tomorrow with the embellate.